What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into this reading. There's new readings on the channel. Thank you for your likes, your views. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you don't see my videos in your feed, just have to check out the channel. I can't wait to see you. Somebody was falsely accused of doing something. Okay, October, Libra. Somebody with Libra placement. Okay. There's a lot of framing going on in the energy. There's a lot of masking up, a lot of masquerade spirits, a lot of confusion. Ace of Swords energy, lower air energy, lower fire energy. Okay, Virgo in reverse could be doing something. Somebody has a physical disability. Something could be going on somebody's arm. Okay, this single person could be in reverse for their inheritance. Okay, they couldn't wait to see somebody. Okay, somebody traveled outside the U.S. This is possible, or somebody wants to, but they're in pain. Something about a bathtub, a bathroom, their arm or something, a screwdriver, screwing. This is a general reading for every sign. Black car, dark window could be significant. This reading is not a personal reading. Please do not take anything personal. If something is offensive, you can disregard it and only take what resonates and what's confirmation for you. If this reading is not about you, it could be about somebody from your past, present, or future, like every reading on this channel. Somebody ran away from home or ran away. Maybe a Scorpio energy, somebody with Scorpio placements. Possibly somebody ran away from home. Something was going on at home. Okay, somebody's having a problem letting their ex go, or they did. Or somebody can't let go. Let's go, okay? So somebody's saying let's go somewhere, maybe in a car, maybe a couple. Someone could be Hispanic, Black. Something could be going on with somebody's teeth. Someone could have a mustache. All right, give me something that's ran away from home. Notifications are all the way on in reverse. Somebody turned off their notifications, but they can't say anything about it. Okay? They don't want somebody to know that. Somebody doesn't want someone to know that they're watching someone. Somebody doesn't want to do this anymore. Okay? They're not desperate anymore. They left the situation. Okay, something's going on with somebody's teeth. You think I can make it up, collective? Okay, somebody doesn't have nice teeth and they could be trying to sacrifice someone's teeth. Okay, with witchcraft. A boat is significant. A boat could be significant. A foot doctor or a doctor or somebody's feet. The health of somebody's feet. I can't wait to see you. Okay, this is somebody you don't want to see. Okay, somebody's struggling with their feet. Somebody's struggling with their teeth. Okay, and somebody just doesn't want to be involved with cyber crimes. Again, with the notification. So somebody could have, in a basement, okay, something is going on in a basement. Something's missing out of a basement or something. And this person was doing magic to multiple people in the basement. Now, with the notifications off, somebody is tired of committing these cyber crimes. They don't want to do this anymore. Or they stopped. They ran away from someplace they called home. Somebody's calling you this week. Okay, this could be anybody. They're not desperate. They could have left the place. Okay, they called home. Or they left the place. Okay, they ran. So somebody's just tired of being somewhere. And they could be having problems with their feet or their teeth because of a spirit, some kind of spirit that keeps trying to live off of somebody here. A helicopter could be significant. Okay, a cop could be significant. Hell, flat shoes. Okay, somebody's having problems with their feet. They're wearing flat shoes now, they need to, because something's going on with the heels. Okay, it could be hurting their feet or something. Something like this could be going on. Somebody's saying goodbye to someone, like they're leaving, they're separating or something. A parking lot is significant. It's more than sex, okay? Something is not more than sex here, but they're lying about it. They're covering it up. someone. Someone that could be calling this week, or spiritually in any type of communication. They could be going to see another man. It's like a woman left the man, you separated, a woman separated from a man, and they went to go see another man. There could be a relationship going on, or there couldn't be, but it's like a woman separated from a man, and the man went to go see another man. It could mean anything though. Indigo in reverse could be significant. Cremation in reverse. Someone is not cremated for their crimes, but something with a color is significant. The color indigo. Somebody is not using this color anymore, or doesn't. Something about down south, this part of the country. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you in reverse. So somebody ran because they weren't willing to do something for someone. Music business in reverse. Black car, dark windows. Something's going on with the music business and the watching of someone and breaking commitments. It's like somebody has to break commitments because of some kind of industry. Somebody's not getting sentenced for prison, even though there was some kind of manslaughter involved. Okay, so this could be some kind of, this could have something to do with an industry. Cyber crimes, music, the internet. But somebody could have been in a situation where they had to do this. So maybe it's not their fault. This connection is divinely timed. Okay, there's a connection that's not divinely timed. Paying for readings on you. Somebody's not paying for readings on someone. Okay, they can't see anything. So somebody could have tried to pay for readings on you and nothing is coming up because you're protected. Your energy's protected, or you're not in a position spiritually where somebody can keep pulling energy on you. That you know, not everybody you can do that with. If they're involved in some kind of witchcraft or some kind of dark work, somebody could be spiritually doing some inappropriate spiritual things regarding sex. A job offer is significant. Somebody could have been trying to do something for a job offer. A jealous witch could have been trying to do this. I need you in my life. Someone's a game changer. They need this game changer in their life, but they can't video camera this person. They can't get something on video with this person. This person is also a shopaholic. Okay, karmic stealing energy from divine feminine, divine masculine. X is significant. A garage. A charger. A changer. The letter G. GG. Karmic trying to copy you and trick you. Divine feminine, divine masculine, forced to commit crime. So that's a confirmation. They can't spy on a couple. Okay, they're stalking their children. This person is in reverse, or they can't do it. Okay, leave me the F alone. This is somebody you didn't tell to leave alone. You didn't tell this person to leave you alone. Whoever this is, maybe you didn't know. But something will be a bonding experience. Maybe you thought this. Maybe this is someone you thought was going to bond with you, but maybe it's a different kind of bonding. Experience. X is significant, the letter X. I want to talk to you in reverse. You don't want to talk to this person. Somebody with Libra placements. Anybody can have Libra placements. You know something I don't know in reverse. Okay. Someone is not keeping secrets. They were about an after party. Someone has young children. Full moon is in reverse. Somebody's not going to do something on this full moon. They could have family in the court system. So they're involved with court and doing something in the court system, maybe jail or serving justice. They paid a parent to do something, this family in the court system. Has CH, HC, somebody has CH or HC, they have them. But this full moon rituals, they're backfiring. They're not, it is a full moon right now, so someone is miserable about that. There's a lot going on. Okay, only take what resonates. We'll clarify. Flat shoes, a flat apartment. Somebody's miserable. They don't have faith. They're nosy. Somebody's stalking. F in reverse. H in reverse. Somebody does not want to protect you. Ha. Okay, somebody's saying ha. H-A or I-N, N-I or A-H, these initials. Paid somebody or got paid, but they didn't protect you. Okay, old friends catching up, not guilty. Okay, when somebody caught up with their friends, they didn't do anything illegal or anything, something like that. I see they were planning a wedding, or somebody wants to do this. See, okay, somebody wants to see that they want to plan a wedding, that they're trying to pay to plan a wedding. There's somebody who doesn't want to protect you, trying to interfere with that. They're doing rituals every day regarding the moon so that they're not guilty. Okay. DS or UP, PU, UPS, SD. Any of these initials could be significant. Somebody's not watching you online, but they're stealing your creation somehow. Because they could be watching you through other people. These could be spirits that are watching you through other ways, through other eyes. They could have hosts that help them see in this realm. Okay, karmic popped up, okay, in reverse. They can't do it because this is a spirit, okay? Idaho. Somebody who's a hoe or somebody from Idaho is in reverse. Someone was raped, okay? I see life sentence on the back here. Somebody could have done this so much that they can serve this type of term, sentence. Okay, because something else is happening to these hoes. Okay, they're in reverse. Ohio, North Dakota or South Dakota, or Ohio, or a place that starts with these initials. They go to the strip club after work. Somebody's not going to the strip club after work anymore. They're not stripping, or they're not going here to see someone or something. They're trying to pull up to the collective. This Virgo in reverse. Okay, they haven't been convicted yet, but they will be. They will be. Somebody needs to. I'm picking up somebody that needs to be convicted here. They're stealing, they're raping. Something is happening to dancers, topless dancers, regular dancers. I want to, they could have sacrificed someone whose name starts with a T or a B. I want to meet up in the 3D. They never met up with this person. So maybe that's why they were never convicted. A father is stalking now. So this person is finding other people to stalk. They wouldn't go away. Go away in reverse. John, a name that starts with J. I'm keeping her around until I see you in reverse. Somebody cannot do that. Somebody wants to sacrifice a female, maybe. A Gemini. They can't put acne on this person's face to put spirits on them. That's what they want to do. They want to put acne on your face so they can put spirits on them. This is an open wound. For some people, the acne is an open wound, and they use that energy from that open wound, the DNA, the blood, pus, whatever comes out of it. They're using, this is sick, okay? I hate even describing this. It's sick. It's sick and repulsive. I'm gonna only pull one more card here. Something is not wrapped up yet. Somebody's never gonna change. Somebody whose names start with J or C, maybe. Remember, these are different people, so only take what resonates and what's confirmation for you. Oh, gosh, me. 14 or 41 is significant. 5 is significant. Someone hit someone in the head. Maybe with a golf club, maybe. Or a bat. Something about a fish tank, Pisces, fish. A cage could be significant, or stairs. Somebody could be setting up a crime scene, or trying to. A lineup is significant, a lineup. An E name, a name that starts with E. Again, these full moon rituals are backfiring. They're not working. And somebody's trying to pull up physically because they can't do something in the spirit. Or they have to pull up physically or something. A Jeep could be significant. Somebody get kicking. Florida, kicking could be significant. Someone kicking someone. I've been picking this up for the past couple days as well. For twins or triplets, or this could be a bubble bath, a bathroom. These are repeated things that keep coming out. Because somebody doesn't want to get convicted. A Virgo doesn't want to serve a life sentence, but they won't leave somebody alone. A mirror, something could be going on in a mirror. If you have a mirror in the bathroom, something could be going on. These twins or triplets are in reverse. So somebody keeps... somebody sacrificed someone for these twins or triplets. Somebody can't let go of something. Keep your heels on. Somebody has got to keep doing this for something here. Somebody has a lot of, oh man, okay, something is going on with the bathtub. This repeated theme about someone drowning in a tub is really, it's been coming out a lot. This repeated theme and hitting of something with a vase. This came out the other day too. Okay, somebody's obsessed with your wisdom. Somebody could have sacrificed someone, or maybe multiples of someone, because they're obsessed with somebody's wisdom and what they know. Some sort of attack is significant. Okay, someone is not down south. They're not down south. They were, or they're not anymore. Something is not happening in the mailroom. They can't cause something to happen in the mailroom. They can't change something about an address in the mailroom or down south. Somebody lived down south, but they're trying to cover up that somebody lived down south, but they can't do it regarding the mail. Somebody is really trying to cover up where somebody lived, or for some kind of money or something like that. They won't get this job offer. They get a life sentence. Somebody is, but they want to meet up in a 3D. This person getting a life sentence. You know. Okay? I don't think you should meet up with somebody who's just going to get a life sentence. Okay? Somebody moved out and left. Confirmation over some kind of crime. Somebody left somewhere. Something happened in a bathtub. Some kind of drowning or something like that. There's something going on possibly in a trunk of a car. This is possible as well. Someone is spying on a couple that's divinely timed to be together. Something is happening for these couples. This is more than one couple. They're supposed to be together, but somebody keeps spying on them. Okay, indigo in reverse, but it's something is being, okay, it's in an upright. It just flipped here. Somebody is trying to do something regarding this color, or an indigo child, which is someone who's blessed, a child of God, this energy. They keep trying to reverse this person, but it just flipped around. Okay, somebody was going to the strip club after work and doing something, but it wasn't this game changer, like some kind of plea. Somebody's pleading. Plie. Could be a ballet dancer, some kind of dancer. But somebody's going to the strip club to do something. They're trying to change the game, but they don't want to be seen. Something like that. And a karmic is trying to copy them and trick them for their divine feminine, divine masculine. X is significant, and we have I don't know in reverse. Somebody knows that this is happening. A chicken head could be significant. A chicken head could be significant. Somebody who's like a bird. Like a bird could be significant as well. I've been channeling some strange things about birds, what people are doing with birds in the spirit. They're unusual. A snake could be significant. A reptile. Any of these animals. A chicken. A chicken's head. Okay, these are all things that could be involved with witchcraft. Diamonds could be significant. Diamonds, jewelry. Somebody coming up on this. X here. Somebody's trying to stop this karma from doing this. Like, somebody could be an X. Job in reverse. Somebody just wants to keep working and staying out of the sentence they need to serve here. Somebody just feels like, and it's something significant about a boat on the water, but or a cruise or something. Cruise is significant. SS is significant as well. Maybe there's two people with these initials SS. Somebody's tickling children here. Okay. It tickles. Okay, we have Aries. We have a dog. Somebody's tickling a dog. There's a thief involved here. A Leo's involved. A mother and their children is involved. Ice cream could be significant. 27, 72, 10 or 1. Capricorn, Libra, Virgo. Somebody's not doing something on their balcony. They're not going out on the balcony and doing something. So this is what somebody needs. They need you by a window or something to do, so they can do some kind of witchcraft. Somebody's obsessed with balconies or windows with balconies or something like that. Maybe an elderly person is significant. Birds as well. Again, somebody could have also reversed somebody on their balcony, and maybe a child and an adult, but something wasn't going on here. I'm sorry, something is going on here. Something inappropriate could be going on here. Umbrellas could be significant, but somebody's doing something with a child, a cat as well. They're in reverse here. This activity. There could also be a child that is hosting adult spirits. Okay, so this child is a little different, and they're being tickled here by other adults. But it's because the child is hosting adult spirits, so they could be doing adult things. Is another thing I see here. And someone is stealing from this child. There's a mouse here. Somebody in the spirit is stealing. Somebody who thinks they're Jesus, somebody thinks they're God is doing this. A Pisces maybe. Leo. Could be stealing from, okay, so what I see here is something not good, okay? There are children that could be hosting adult spirits, doing adult things, okay, somehow, and then somebody's coming along and stealing. They could be, the child could be doing the rituals, or somebody could be doing them, the adult spirit could be doing them through the child, using this energy, and then somebody's coming along and taking that. They're watching, and then they're saying, I'm going to take that. This thief here could be a Pisces Leo or a water sign Leo. And they're tickling it out of them or something. Something with tickling is significant. Okay. 2442 could be significant as well. 26. Gemini Leo could be significant. Somebody wants to control the will of others, so they're doing this. Something about a car, something happening in a car. That's not good. An actor could be in reverse. Somebody could have scars on their face or lines on their face, around their mouth. They could be recording something. Some kind of recording is going on. They're listening to some kind of recording, spiritually or physically. Somebody doesn't want someone to be alone. This family, they're stalking. Yeah, they're always there. Kelly or Kelly could be significant. Or pink, a balloon head, a round head. Ice cream again. Okay, see the ice cream here, and there's ice cream in this picture. This is taking place in front of an ice cream parlor. So when somebody's eating ice cream or something is happening. Some kind of tickling is taking place. This is spiritual sodomy or something like that is happening. Okay, for public recognition. Somebody's doing this to take the public recognition of someone else. Okay, and some Leo is laughing when this is happening. A Leo keeps laughing. Bliss and beauty on the side. Somebody doesn't feel this way, so they could be harming children. They don't feel beautiful or happy. They're never in a state of bliss. It's always on the side. They can never quite reach it. So they're having some kind of problems. And again, somebody's reversing people who go on their balcony for public recognition as well, because they're always watching them. Somebody's always watching in the spirit. It's a spiritual monitoring spirit. Or they always have somebody around this person watching them if they're not doing it themselves. These spirits have large groups of people that have sold their soul to them, and they're obligated to do this. Something is significant about a hand pew-pew, a long one, like those long pew-pews as well. This could be significant. Somebody could have them. Let me get a couple cards out of here. Palm trees are significant. Maybe a stadium. A stadium is significant. Black and red is significant. A car. A song. Somebody has a gap in their teeth. Pink is significant. Birds are. Something could be going on with species of birds. Okay, some kind of offer up through the spirit, and it's some kind of sex going on in the spirit with birds and reptiles. That's inappropriate, and it's a blasphemy unto God. Okay, right here is going on in the spirit on the pillow here. Okay, in the sleep. Okay, I have John chapter 11, the plot to kill Jesus. John chapter 11, verse 45. Therefore, many of the Jews who had come to visit Mary and had seen what Jesus did believed in him. But some of them went to the Pharisees and told them what Jesus had done. Then the chief priests and the Pharisees called a meeting of the Sanhedrin. What are we accomplishing? They asked. Here is this man performing many signs. If we let him go on like this, everyone will believe in him, and then the Romans will come and take away both our temple and our nation. A Gemini is significant. Maybe a Pisces Gemini. Somebody doesn't want to cheat on their person. They don't want to leave this person. They love this person. Dogs could be significant. They're trying to fix something in a relationship, but there's some kind of violence or something going on. It's like something to do with jewelry, money, crime, that's interfering with this. Some kind of game or something. But this verse here is telling you that it's like somebody believes, if it's not Jesus, they believe in something. It could be Jesus, but they believe in something. and they're plotting to harm. They want to plot to harm someone because people are believing in something that they probably know themselves is real. That they have a feeling. That's why they believe in it. But something's going on with cars, accidents or something. Like, somebody keeps doing this because people are moving in a different direction as far as their beliefs. And they're trying to plot to harm somebody because of this. They could be doing this to multiple people. But this bird thing is serious too. Somebody is stalking birds. They're always watching them. Okay? Somebody who doesn't feel blissful and beautiful. They're trying to steal the beauty of the animal or something. Maybe animals, birds with long necks, geese, okay? Any long ducks, okay? Birds with long necks. Somebody could have a problem with their neck. They have some kind of, yeah, something, okay. Somebody is, has an insecurity about their neck or something. They could be doing something to animals with long necks because they're so obsessed with their neck or something. Or it could have been something that was put around their neck that made their neck like that, like a piece of jewelry. This is, again, witchcraft, okay? But somebody is like, these criminals are very happy. They could have been getting away with something, but it's about to end. Cancer in reverse could be significant, okay? Because somebody is not slow, and they're reversing reptiles here. Okay, somebody could be reversing crabs, shelled animals, okay? And snails. Okay, somebody could be feeling like they're doing things too fast or something, like they're moving too fast and they want to slow down. So they're literally going after animals that have these natural gifts. You know, the snail is slow for a reason. Okay, the crab is shelled for a reason. The reptile has scales for a reason. There's a reason why God made them like this, and somebody is they're reversing them. This is, they're stalking them. They're obsessed. Pink and blue is significant. Green, purple, okay? Okay, so I also see somebody trying to slow down somebody's public recognition as well, using witchcraft and animals with certain gifts, okay? Or just properties. And somebody's reversing reptiles. This is, you shouldn't be doing any of this. Now, I know the snake doesn't have a great reputation sometimes, but killing them is not going to bring someone beauty or something. Somebody is looking for some kind of salvation through this. The sheeps too, black sheeps. Okay, I went through this, yeah. Okay, yeah. They're doing this to people who are standing out. Okay, in the family. And like I said before, every family has black sheeps. Okay, people who are not going to settle for nonsense, and they're targeting this type of person as well, or the actual animal, black animals, this color. Okay, dolphins here. You see, like this card, the parent is not betraying the child. Okay, so they're looking for two for ones here, two. Okay, they're doing this. Like these people are fucking crazy. The collected, I think that spiritual contact is safe as long as it's not wicked and you're not doing things for spirits. This is where it gets bad, because these spirits are masking up and they're tricking people. They're doing something to cats. I mean, they're running out of humans. Something like this is going on. They're throwing off the balance of the planet. See seahorses in reverse. The spirits do travel underwater. Spirits are boundless. Okay, they could have did something to someone's belly button or their belly area. R, T in reverse. Or these initials. I know it sounds crazy, but fire sign, somebody with a fire placement is doing this. Because they can't stop. Why can't this person stop doing this? Like, somebody just has to keep taking life. It's like they just can't stop doing this shit. It's so sad. They're helpless. Something about a pier, P-I-E-R. Boats and water, docks. Drums and clouds, okay? Cheese in reverse. Somebody has an allergy to dairy or something. Tractor, they're tracking something, or the farmers could be significant. They could be doing something to cheese. They want to change cheese because they can't eat it. So they could be doing something to farmers to try to force farm. These are spirits, collective, okay? There are spirits that cannot eat certain foods because they have so many energies on them, and it prohibits them from contacting certain foods because they can't let go of these energies that have allergies. So they end up having allergies, and when they want to keep stalking someone and binding to them, and this person eats cheese or this person eats dairy, they want to try to stop that person from. The obsession is serious, okay? This is not happening in the 3D. This is happening in the spirit, 3D in reverse. They're literally trying to stop people from eating certain foods so that they can keep trying to bind to them. Because when the person eats that food, it affects that spirit because they keep trying to bind them. They keep stalking them. It's like going near somebody who's eating something that you're allergic to. You could have a problem because they're so obsessed. So they want to try to control what somebody is eating. Somebody eats cheese and they have no problem, but maybe they suddenly did because this spirit that's obsessed with them, and they're tracking this person, or again, a farmer or somebody who works with cows or dairy products. They could be trying to control this. Somebody is just so obsessed. This energy. Something with a drummer is significant as well. And the clouds. They could be wanting to do something up there as well. I did see a thief on the clouds in this other image. Okay? Something is going on in the skies as well. Somebody keeps trying to control aspects of the earth. RT is significant. I see it on the TV. RTE, art. Art is significant. Arty, artsy, art, ART, and RT is here. So these are significant. Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody just, their feelings are gone. They can't feel different. We could wake up, we could have a bad day, okay, and tomorrow we feel better. Or we might feel bad for a few days and then we feel better after that. Or we might feel good for 3 days and feel bad after that and then have a better day. These things are trapped in their feelings. There's no getting out for them. And that could be why they keep stalking other people who they notice, oh, that person's feelings change. They don't always want to hurt people. They don't always want to be nice. They don't always want to do this. They fluctuate like water. Ace of Cups, water. So they're stalking, and practically everybody has water placements, right? So they're trying to do this here. H. Anybody's name can start with an H. They can't watch somebody in the mirror here. Okay, they're having a problem with this. Okay? If this person knows something, somebody knows something about this mirror nonsense and they can't get away with something in the mirror. J, C, or E could be significant. A xylophone, okay? Something about rainbows. Somebody's trying to stop rainbows from... I seen the craziest thing the other day. I seen 2 rainbows in the sky at the same time, adjacent to each other. Adjacent could be significant, but adjacent to each other. Something is going on when this person is having intercourse with someone else. This adjacent person that's in reverse, maybe. Adjacent could be in reverse, and something was happening when they were having intercourse. There were women spying on them or something, and something was happening. They were hexing this person, okay? But something is going on with, somebody is trying to, there's some kind of energy that is trying to control a lot in this realm. I think is happening. Something with the clouds and the rainbows. These are things that are in the sky. So you could be noticing things in the skies. I did see a verse about the sky the other day in the Bible. So this might be something that could be helpful, but see, everything is in the sky right here. Okay, somebody is stealing clouds or moving them, and the sun is laughing. Something, Leo, something. They could be using lower Leo energy to do something regarding the sun. Collective, this is crazy. Or stopping the rain. Ace of Cups in reverse. Something with the sky is going on here. Rainbows. But I saw these two rainbows that were adjacent to each other. There was one good rainbow that looked nice and fervent. And then there was one above it that was weak and faded away. Something could be going on in the skies. Because somebody doesn't want something buried. Somebody doesn't want to get buried. Something needs to be buried and put away. Okay, they can't run anymore. Y in reverse. First, middle, or last name. Iguanas, again, they're seeking reptile energy. Something powerful about reptile energy. Their ability to change, morph, disguise themselves, mask themselves. Okay in reverse. Okay, ancestors. Okay in reverse. I haven't seen this in a while. Okay, so reptile ancestors or somebody who first, middle, or last name to start with Y are getting in reverse. D in reverse. Okay, first, middle, or last name. Doc, a doctor or doc in reverse. Something like this. Amos, Amias, something like that. An F name. But these reptile ancestors are very angry. Maybe monkeys as well. Okay? Something is going on. They can't hone this energy, hone in reverse. Okay? Spoon. They can't feed. Okay? This is serious. I'm gonna put this away. And rabbits too. I've been seeing a lot of rabbits. I talk to animals, so something sad is going on in the animal community, and the ancestors are being contacted or something, because the monkey, or they won't eat something, but see, they won't eat something. It's in reverse. They won't eat something, so they're hungry. They're hungry because somebody is doing something to their food. Just like, you know, I talk about the spiritual contamination, okay, with us. You know, you got to pray over the food, but can animals do that? Can animals plead the blood of Jesus over their food? Maybe not. So they're not eating or something. Or somebody's stealing it. Somebody's stealing the animal's food or something. See the reptile here? Okay, they're trying to bind reptiles to some collective. Something about these damn boats. I don't know, something about boats and water or something. Something's going on with boats. I keep seeing them. Somebody has boats or access to boats on a dock or something. Okay, see somebody by the water here. Somebody's communicating with fish as well. This is another animal that I didn't mention. Somebody is, maybe a boat crashed or something like that. Some kind of accident. This is Chariot in reverse energy. Some kind of accident happened on a boat. Okay. All right, so this happened for someone's inheritance. Okay, somebody could be Virgo Aries, or Virgo Aries could be significant. Somebody's put to rest and suffering. These rabbits here, somebody's doing this to these rabbits. Okay. But then again, it's like they need to eat. Someone could be using the rabbits to fast for them or to suffer for them or something like this, some kind of ritual. But the rabbits are eating again. In the name of Jesus, they are. That there's something going on. They're causing somebody keeps off-putting their grief and their suffering onto animals because they can't do it to people, or people are ascending. The animals are ascending too in the name of Jesus. There's something going on. You know, somebody who's put to rest here or under arrest keeps doing this. Somebody with Virgo placements, they could be doing this to animals with Virgo Libra placements because they are Virgo Libra in reverse, or Aries, and you know, they could be stalking Aries for, okay, or Pisces, okay? Yeah. They're suffering. They're so scared. This person is hopeless because people are not dealing with them anymore. People are respecting the differences and walking away. It could lead to an arrest. Okay, because some car accident or something. Okay, somebody reversed a robata. Maybe a Cancer fire sign, or a Libra. Who is this robata in reverse? Or these robatas? I feel like this is happening to multiple people. Okay, so robatas are having an ascension. Okay, so I don't know how long you've been watching my channel, but robatas have been going through journeys, okay? And they're having slips. They're becoming trustworthy. They're aligning. They're remembering something, okay? E could be significant, or Pete, a P name, EP, PE. They're having slips, okay? And someone they're not happy about this. So they could be harming animals because the robata is saying no. The robata is having, they want to free themselves from something. They want freedom, okay, from these demons, okay? And the demon is weak now, okay? And the robata is saying, let's just stop this here. I don't want to keep doing this anymore. Whatever it is, they want to divide from this person. They have differences. They don't agree with this energy. And so something they could be hurting robatas in car out of arrogance. Okay? Or they could be doing something to make the robata lose control or something. And something could be happening while they're moving. Okay? Moving in different ways. Any type of movement. Something could be happening when they're walking. Okay, I've been experiencing like tripping on the stairs. Okay, they could be trying to curse anywhere where you're going. They could be following people spiritually and trying to curse whatever they're going to come across. Okay, to make something look like an accident. Okay, but it's not. It's this Virgo, Libra energy, fire in reverse, Cancer in reverse energy, Leo in reverse energy doing this in the spirit, 3D in reverse. But something is happening in the 3. So this one here, okay, this one here, okay, this Leo, Virgo, Libra. People are avoiding this energy like the plague, because that's what this is. That's what this thing is, the plague. Yeah. People want their imaginations back. They want their life back. Okay, they want their new love, their new feelings. Something that was theirs, this person robbed them of it, this energy. Okay, and this one here too. Okay, they're lying. They're lying today. These two are lying today. Scorpio, Sag, and Virgo, Libra are lying. Leo, okay, they're weak and scared. They're insecure, okay? Because the collective is happy, communicating in their imagination. This is a natural gift from God to communicate in the mind. And this group keeps trying to harness that energy to do something terrible with it, to keep having these addictions in the spirit. They have sick addictions in the spirit, and they want to use our energy, our natural mind gifts that God has given us, to sacrifice animals, to sleep around in the spirit, to deceive, to claim people's love. Okay? Yeah, to stalk, to manipulate. They're not learning anything. To be a spiritual collective. Can't make it up, okay? The collective does not want to be friends with this group because they're overindulging. Whatever they're doing way too much. Anthony or Antony, Anton, Jody, Jay, something that sounds like that. Mary, Mariana, any name with M-A-R, is a descendant, could be very well a descendant of Mary, okay? Be Mary. And they want to work with this energy. Capricorn. in the imagination. But it's only to reverse them. Someone is just tired of this group and they want to move on. And they have a right to do that. They have every right to do that. But somebody's saying no. Someone's saying, I'm going to offer up these animals, and I'm going to say it's you that did it. Because you're the same sign as me, or you're having success, or something is going well for you. So somebody's trying to frame somebody for offering up animals in the spirit. Okay, because they're healing. And they're trying to get in touch with themselves. They're trying to heal and rejuvenate and access unseen support. And they know they have to do the right thing by doing this. And that's what somebody's trying to do. James or Janie, Rick, Ken, Mike, Carol. These people are trying to do this. Or these names, these initials, first letter. And somebody keeps following them. Okay? Because they want public success. But it's going to happen to this person. It's going to happen to them. Because nobody's working with them. They keep stalking. Yeah, they have to come clean. This group is going to be, they're keeping a lot of secrets and they're deceiving themselves. Okay? They're not deceiving anybody. They're holding up towers. This tower is down in the name of Jesus. Ancestors are in reverse because of what they did to Taurus, Leo, Capricorn. They're obsessed with horned energy in Aquarius and fire. They're obsessed. They're obsessed with horn signs. I'm picking up a lot of horn energy that is, they want to know what's going on. They want to know, why is this happening to me? How come every time that I try to do the right thing, the spirit keeps stalking me and trying to force me and frame me? Okay, that's what somebody's doing. N-A-A-N. Okay, ancestors is effing this person up. Look, okay? Yeah. Oh my God, collective. Ancestors are all working overtime. Listen, you don't want to mess with Pisces in reverse. You don't want to do that. That's the sign of Jesus. In reverse, you don't want to do this. When somebody has to go this route, it can be bad. Because ancestors are not going to allow anybody to keep doing this to their descendants. This group is destroying bloodlines, but not anymore. And something is going public here with the Six of Wands, because people are adjusting. They're adapting. And they keep trying to steal that. Some Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries in reverse keeps doing that. But this person needs to have some sort of sudden change. Okay? Because they lost their home. And they can't keep... They could be trying to make this Scorpio, Aries sacrifice other people's homes using an Aquarius or a Cancer. Okay? This person needs to move on and progress. Nothing is coming out of this but failure. Yeah. Because somebody's not going to give up here. So... Someone's doing this for... This is like one of my cards that represent limbs or people's arms, okay? This person keeps bothering this person for people's arms and legs. Like I said, this spirit can't... This came out the other day. A spirit cannot stand up, and they're hooked on stalking people for their limbs. Because in the spirit, this person cannot. They're having problems with their body. Or maybe their hosts. When they bind to the host starts to have problems with their body. So they look for other people to offer up so that they can keep their host happy. Because this spirit depends on the host to do things for them. So the host could be having problems with the limbs, and they just keep taking limbs here, one after another. But it's burning down. They're about to be in the Ten of Wands. This shit is over. Somebody's avoiding this Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands hasn't come out in a while. So this person is really fighting hard to not be in this Ten of Wands. They don't want to have judgment. They don't want to go down into the pit. They keep finding people. This Aquarius and this Scorpio, Aries, they could keep using this person here. This Aries needs to move on, and that's it. And this Capricorn is trying to, and they keep binding to this Capricorn They have to move forward and stop dealing with this Aquarius. This Aquarius energy is out of control. Yeah. Okay. This person is crazy. They're completely blocked and disappointed. They're blocked. Like they cannot intuitively contact anybody anymore. Thank God, because they were doing something to deceive a lot of people in the subconscious mind. This is Pisces, Aquarius. I knew it. Yeah. Okay. Somebody is releasing the devil. A lot of people don't want to deal with this crap anymore, and they want to put them in jail because of that, or they did this to somebody. Okay. They could have done this to a lot of people, and they think they're going to keep it up. Okay, maybe couples are in therapy and they're trying to get help, and they could be stalking people in couples therapy. Okay, and targeting these couples that are trying to get better and stay together. All right? That's what they were doing. They were stalking somebody in couples therapy. They were doing this to a lot of people that were trying to stay together and work it out. They want to there's somebody who is so obsessed with looking like a damn couple, and it's not even real. But if they can just keep up this illusion, they can do it. Something about couches is significant. Furniture. So this person is in jail now because this energy is breaking away from them. This Scorpio Libra too. Okay, this Scorpio Libra in reverse, overactive in the mind, stalking people too much. Okay, and this one, these two knights here can't stop moving, but they're in reverse. They ain't moving anymore. They're in reverse. They're not moving anywhere. They're in jail. Cancer, Leo in reverse, and Scorpio, Libra in reverse. This Aquarius in reverse, Pisces in reverse. They're being put away, detained or put away, booked or something. They need to tell the truth here. They still have hope, but they can't use the collective to get out of their situation. Yeah, they want to keep prostituting here, the Lovers in reverse. Okay, and making... What they're doing with the P word is they keep continuing to contact earth sign children, people with children with earth placements. They keep trying to contact children with earth placements, multiple earth placements, okay? So that they're greedy and lazy like them. So if you feel greedy and lazy, or your child is acting like this, these are spirits that keep trying to get out of their trap situation. A woman with cornrows could be significant. They're confused. Sky could be significant. Sky. Sky or Skylar. This name comes out sometimes. They're under judgment right here. Okay, kids and adults doing inappropriate things. That's a blasphemy unto the angels. If somebody is still thinking that God is not real and that this is not real, you can blame this group for doing this to you, okay? Because somebody just has to keep traveling all the time. Somebody always has to be traveling around the world to feel safe because they're running from their crimes, okay? To commit more of this illegal sex. Something is illegal. XX is significant. Somebody could be unaliving or attempting to unalive God's angels in the spirit because they're helping the collective. Taurus, Aries, Cancer, air, fire in reverse. Okay, for this is over. This energy is sick. This Scorpio Sag is a psychopath. And everybody should stop communicating spiritually with this energy. And like I said, anybody that comes in this person's image is false. Write it out as false. Speak the spirit as being nowhere in the name of Jesus. Because there's nothing good coming out of it. Nothing good. Okay? They walked away. Okay? They have to. They have to walk away. Yeah. Okay, so that we can have our homes and our communities again. Maybe the spirit did walk away, but there's this other spirit here, okay? Maybe the spirit did walk away. But this spirit here, this earth, Libra energy, Aquarius, keeps doing this. This one cannot let go here. And they keep blaming this other one. But I see this one could have walked away. Because they know that somebody's not their family or something. Yeah, this one here. There's a feminine that just keeps, has some kind of problem with sex, some kind of addiction, and they just can't stop doing it here. They just keep bringing this fake-ass love to people. It's fake. Go away. Yeah, Virgo, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, having loss. God cannot grant this person anything because they have sold out their entire, everything that was of them, that was related to them. They have completely sold it out. They pimped the hell out of their family and anybody related to them. They milked everything out of them, okay, for clarity. And it just left them in this Cancer, Gemini energy in reverse, Taurus in reverse. It left them in this state of codependency where they're just like a drug addict. But people and life and blood is what they're addicted to. The collective, okay? And this Pisces, Aries, okay, keeps doing it too, this Virgo. This is a hustle here with the car. So be careful driving, be careful walking, any type of movement. Yeah, especially going up the damn stairs, okay? Something is hiding inside of the stairs. Some kind of spirit is in the stairs. Like any kind of stairs you walk up and down every day, something is trying to, it could be your radiators too. Radiators have water in them. Something that's masked up. A child. Oh, wow. Okay. So something about a child, a doll, a child that looks like a doll. Something like this is significant. This is following someone, and maybe they were in the house, or they are, or they were. Or something about stairs. But somebody was fooled by this, but they're not anymore, or they shouldn't be. Again, a closet, something you walk into. These are portals, mirrors. These are all portals, and there's something possibly in the mirror. You have to speak the blood of Jesus and hold a cross. Get a cross and hold it and speak and pray. This is serious. This, whatever this is here, it could be bothering you when you're cooking as well. The guest. Okay, this could be significant. This is a movie. Okay, so they want to be a guest in the home. These are spirit collective. I'm going to close the reading here. These are spirits that passed away a long time ago, collective. Okay, and they had spirits on them, and spirits upon spirits upon spirits. And whatever this is here is so large that it has accessed millions of people. Even animals have experienced spiritual contact from these spirits. And there's so many masks, okay? And food is a way that they're, okay? Or utensils, okay? Or a way that they're accessing people and trying to cause suffering to the collective that just wants to, excuse me, to communicate innocently here, okay? They have a right to, okay? But when somebody is moving and there's some kind of communication here, spiritually or intuitively, they could be trying to cause an accident. So be careful communicating spiritually or intuitively while you're moving, because they're trying to cause something to happen. So just be aware of that. And animals, okay? And everybody, you know, for the most part, has had a pet before. So they want their life collective. They can't quite feel happy because they won't let go of these spirits. They won't repent. They're scared for whatever reason. And they want people to feel like, so what if I'm evil? So what? What's the problem? Everything is the problem with that. So somebody knows that they're going to have a sentence that maybe is very daunting, okay? That's got to be scary, you know? A, B, C, D, or E is significant, okay? Father is stalking, okay, in this family or something. Okay, for people who are not guilty, but they're guilty, this father here. I wish you were mine. They don't want, it's like they don't want to be this person's person. They don't love them. They just want to keep taking their freedom or something, using spirit. Okay, this person's not a game changer. They're not changing up the game. Okay, I want to talk to you. Somebody wants to talk to someone. They don't want to grape them. Okay, and someone's not always calling. So it's like somebody, this spirit wants to listen to a conversation, or they want somebody to call someone so they could listen in on something and keep manipulating. They want to keep manipulating. Okay, that's, so don't do anything when you feel forced. See, PED. Okay, somebody has a problem with the children. Okay, they got a problem. SS is significant. Somebody feels like they can't walk away from somebody. They have to. This person's life can be depending on whether they walk away from a spirit or not. Okay, like this, like somebody's life could be at stake because they won't walk away from a spirit. And that's what that spirit wants. Okay, that's why they have to stop doing this. Okay, and what they're trying to do is, this could be an air sign that can't walk away from somebody, and because we can walk away from things, they could be trying to swap energy so that we don't walk away from something. Rebuke this energy in the name of Jesus. Cast it down into the pit in the name of Jesus. It is on fire. That is your reading.